Bobby Fischer. Yeah. Bobby's playing chess, I'm playing VEEP. Vice President, convoy of limousine Jeeps. Jeep is a brand, rugged. Steep is the land, gold nuggets. Keep in your hand, full bussin'. Sleep if you can, they comin'. Peep the demand, they want it. Hip-hop music, maturity stunted. Them not community of it. Double agent, financial opportunity. Bob just playing chess, I'm playing VEEP. Vice President, convoy of limousine Jeeps. Second in charge, killing the president is hard. I'd rather drink beer, smoke brisket and cigars. Elaine in my membrane, Julia Louis, know what I'm saying? Dreyfus, no authority if you're not like us. Zeros and ones, it's a plane or a cipher. Conjuring scripts, ghost writers. Sound bomb in the mix, nah, with either ice or fire. Bobby's playing chess, I'm playing VEEP. Vice President, convoy of limousine Jeeps. Politics, playing the board game. He's boring, he's lame. Saying opinion, no shame. She's gorgeous, she's flame. Portraying via avatar. You couldn't pronounce my real name. My vice is pain. Buy rice from Spain. Cheap limousines in a lane. Encrypted conversations. My assistant has patience. Green lighting, military assassination. Bobby's playing chess, I'm playing VEEP. Vice President, convoy of limousine Jeeps. These bars are candy, not quite a walk on the beach, but it's sandy. I lemonade, whatever you hand me, until the name ring bells like Apache. Dr. Kareem Muse, nothing fancy. Thomas, I doubt, could tell me what I can't be. I don't rap, I relax and prepare. Sit back and clap for the man in a chair. Politics. Bobby's playing chess, I'm playing VEEP. Vice President, convoy of limousine Jeeps. Politics.
Bobby and Kareem.
Bobby Fischer.
My man Kareem.
What's going on?
Oh, there they go right there. VEEP. It's the VEEP crew. It's the
Congratulations.
VEEP crew.
Wow. Right on time.
Hey.
Man, I love
we
it.
VEEPing.
Man, I love it. I love it, man. Man. Yeah, Q did his thing. That was I was just listening to it, and it's really one where I know we talked about the description before we put it on Bandcamp, and it's like it's so many subtle things. I really wish it could have a video, because then people could see it differently. Like buy rice from Spain, like really we negotiating with other countries, man. Like I want you to think about it in a different way. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think the visual, I was seeing the video, man. I was just seeing it. Yeah, but I love it, man, because Bobby, I didn't, like when you sent it to me, you said that you heard me on it. And when any producer say that to me, I take it like, okay, let's see, let's try it out. So I appreciate you, man.
No, I appreciate you. I'm glad it worked out. I think it's a dope ass track, man. Like it came out.
Word.
I've just been listening to the basically like the demo version on Boombox the whole time. You know what I mean? Forever, like just showing close, real close peeps and shit. And I was like, you wait till it's all done. So it's I already had a handful of people because I went to share it. I'm a noob when it comes to some of this shit. So I'm like, went to share it, just kind of like screenshot the artwork and put it up on my stories. And then everybody was like, oh, what's up with the link? Like, where's the link? And I'm like, man, I fucked that all up. I didn't even hook these cats up with a link, dude. Like, where's the link? So I just like start messaging people like individual links to the Bandcamp,
And
Yeah.
that's on me too, because I usually have a link right on the homepage of grayskull.com. And usually I wanted to get that's all in the habit of just sending everybody to grayskull.com, because that way maybe it'll translate into other types of sales too.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that's on me too for not setting up that part and giving y'all a heads up. I used to be a little bit more anal about how releases were done. Definitely loosened up.
Yeah.
It makes sense to shoot them towards the main page. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then that brings them to the Bandcamp. So,
Mm-hmm.
but
can you put a link?
I mean, I want to figure it out.
On the story, you can add the link. If you go to add a sticker, there's a sticker called link, and then you click that link sticker, and then you can put the URL in there, and you can even name the link whatever you want to name it. Like you can say Bandcamp on the link, but it could be a link to the actual thing on Bandcamp. You can put buy on Bandcamp in the link or something like that.
Nice.
Okay. You say when you go to sticker,
but only for a story. Yeah, only when you're doing a story though can you do the link sticker.
Name it porn.
You know.
There you go. There you go. All the money.
Yeah. There you go.
Free porn, dude.
Free porn. Everybody.
Free porn. Everybody clicking on that motherfucker. Damn, I'll be clicking on my own link.
Off.
then start doing a variety and get niche with it, like feet pics.
Oh no!
Some feet
Velma pics. Velma feet.
They're like, what? Ain't no boobies. There's nothing but good music. Damn it.
Yeah.
Fuck this song. I love it.
Yeah. Who are you?
I'm a freak, baby.
Yo, that's 2 songs to celebrate tonight, man. That's because Al, you dropped Who Are You on streamer too. Congratulations, y'all. But hold up, I don't want to swing to that yet because I want to do this right, man. Because since we got you on, this is rare, yo. Kareem, you mentioned it to me this morning that you wanted to do breakdowns on some of these songs that we've been talking about doing for this Project 2025 thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you were asked to break down your verse, how would you go about doing it, or how would you prefer to be asked to break down your verse? I mean, how would you go about breaking down a verse like yours on beat?
I guess I would have to like if I really I just I don't know, from our private conversations, well not private, but the conversations we've had on here, I kind of feel like sometimes when you explain it, it may lessen it for someone. I don't know, like sometimes I just want them to just, have their own idea of what it is. But I would break it down the way that the rhyme came to me was just because Bobby sent it and he's like, I hear you want it. So I'm like, you know what? I forgot. At first, I forgot that Bobby Fischer was a chess player. And then after, I knew that name. Then it hit like, yo, Bobby's playing chess, yo. Mm-hmm. And it's like, well, I'm playing VEEP. I'm like, I don't, like, Pitchfork would be like, you're a leader and this, that. And I'm like, well, I don't feel that way about myself, really. And so I was thinking, I'm playing VEEP. I'm the second guy, yo. I'll help enforce the president that I believe in. So that's kind of like how that part of it came. And then just playing with it, just having fun, really.
That's crazy. Yo, and Bobby, like your arrangement with the beat and your choices of sound, this is one of the craziest beats I think I've ever heard, man. I know I never would have came near making anything similar. It's like even down to like where the first hook was placed, and it's just like a 1-bar hook or a 2-bar hook, and then you go right back to the rhyme, and then Kareem followed that with his rhyme flow, and then there's like the second time the hook comes, I think you do it, you extend it and double it or something like that. Like I noticed the little nuances on that. Like you did some incredible things with that beat, bro. What was it like making it?
I mean, for real, like I'm totally like, I'm against like, well, I don't want to say I'm against it because it's a formula that works, but like the typical like 3/16 for me is it's too cookie cutter sometimes, you know what I mean? And so, I I think at the time, like I was listening to a lot of that track you did with the Unfadables, and I was just like, man, and I'd had that beat for a little while, you know, and again, I was just like, when I'm making shit, like I hear just from previous, you know, like myself MCing a long time ago to just working with y'all, you know what I mean? It's when I'm putting something together, I'm like, oh fuck, like, oh I hear Sheet on this one. Oh shit, I hear Q. Oh I you know what I mean? Like Al was like, yo, we were going through beats. Oh, send me that beat. I'll be honest with you, I never even like put that one together and was like, oh fuck yeah, hell yeah. But that particular beat, man, like I just came across some fucking cool old like I want to say it's from India, the India track. You know what I mean? And just fucking pitched it down, slowed it, just put some simple drums to it, man. Like kind of keep it simple and let Kareem shine. You know what I mean? Like that's just where I'm at with beats. Like I just feel like, you know, I nerd out on little intricacies and shit here and there, but for the most part, like, man, I think cats nowadays rap over beats that are better than they are.
Damn.
No lie.
That's not lie.
Wow.
And so try to keep it simple and let an MC shine, man. Like that's, you know, that's the stuff I grew up on, man. I put that shit together. I had it for a little bit, and I was kind of just going through some stuff. I think I literally just come off of that track that Kareem you did with the Unfadables and
Pitch Black,
dude.
Pitch
And
Black.
I was like, fuck, dude. Like, I gotta send this beat to him. I gotta send it to him now.
He's Unfadables too.
You know what I mean? And so I hollered at him. I was like, hey man, you know, hey, what you think about this? And we got VEEP out of the deal, man. So I got no complaints whatsoever, man. On any of the shit. You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah.
incredible. And the Q on the sound design rounded that shit off perfectly, man. Like y'all are an incredible team, man. Like, I mean, even the Grayskull plug. Like, I remember hearing the demo version and hearing the Grayskull plug in the joint. And when that comes in there, that fucked me up heavily. And then just like hearing how crisp and clean and how light, and then even Kareem, your delivery, like it sounds fun. Like you sound super free on your delivery, yo. Like just everything. Like, did you relay the rhyme after the demo version?
Absolutely. Like that's what, that one, I sat with it for a while. So when I did, record it, I was feeling comfortable. I was feeling good about it. So that's what I appreciate about collaborating, and I'm learning as I go along. You know, you think you have a workflow down, and then you learn that your workflow can change and it can evolve. It can, so that's the beauty of it, I think. And I want it to represent, properly. Yeah. So, man,
shit came off proper. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, absolutely. I think so too, man. And I was writing these bars of Candy. Man, I remember writing that. I was walking down the street. I had the phone, and I was not quite a walk on the beach, but it's Sandy. That was really happening, yo.
That's tight. Hell yeah.
That's the part. That's the stories that matter to me, yo. I love those parts, man. Like, remember those, like where you were when you wrote a rhyme, but what was going on in your life, like what really fueled the rhyme. That's dope to hear. Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, man. So,
and then the artwork, shout out to Yanni for the artwork. Thank you for my beautiful wife, man.
Absolutely. Like, Kareem was like, "Hey, I got some artwork to share with you," and I think it was last week, and you had said something, and he had literally just messaged me, and after I logged off from here, I was able to hop on there and Oh no, I think the next morning you sent it, and oh man, like
Mm-hmm.
done. Like there was no, you know what I mean? Like, oh hey, maybe nah, man.
Oh, but it's changed since then. Like it was a collaborative piece. I mean, Yanni's work and Yanni's sensibilities and all of it, but she allowed people to give a little feedback. And like, there's been Kareem he said, like I'd like to have the Grayskull logo in there. Q gave some feedback on that helped us, do some will help Yanni do another tweak, gratefully. But like Kareem saying he wanted the Grayskull head in there, like that one perplexed me. And I was like, well, I looked at the VEEP logo and saw the star inside the P and the VEEP logo. And I was like, what if you put the Grayskull logo inside the P like that? I was like, I don't know how you would do it. I can't imagine. I can't envision it. But seeing how it came about and just seeing that people were able to exchange feedback and ideas. Kareem, Yanni, like everybody's played it. There are few of us played a role in that. That's not something that a lot of artists are open to. So I think that's a big deal, man. That everybody was able to set ego aside and really communicate through getting something that I love now.
Yeah.
Whereas before I liked it, but now I'm like in love with the whole package. This whole package is just beautiful to me.
I agree, man. I absolutely agree. And that's something I've been scared of in the past. Like, you just being so, like, I feel honored to work with any of y'all, man. Like, really, it's like, and that may have caused me in the past to not give my full opinion, or just because I'm just honored that y'all talk to me. So like, just so, but now we on, we growing, and it's like, yeah, man, we can really do some great things. I see that now, even with that the Waiting for the Sun joint. I think that's gonna be better than you think, or you know what I'm saying. I see it turning into something that I didn't see at first, because even with, I hate to switch up, but the verse I wrote for that was, I was angry that day, yo. And when I heard the beat, it was like, man, I don't want to smile. I don't want to hear this shit, yo. Like, and that's how my verse came. And I know y'all can hear it. You should be able to hear it, yo. My teeth are yellow, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm smiling, but yeah, I'm pissed off today.
Another dope backstory. I never would have guessed pissed off though. I was just like, yo, it's my man being funny with it and expressing the nuances of it. So yeah, again, where story matters.
Yeah, man. But yeah,
and,
I'm happy, fellas.
None of this would have happened without Al though, man. Al brought Bobby to us, man. Thank you, Al. I know you already played a big role with Bobby, period.
Secret ingredient, yeah, because
I
also want to thank y'all for bringing up the demographic situation, because that's something. Okay, you're right, yo. I think we need to, like, especially South Carolina, we suck. We like the Jets.
You got a second member in South Carolina now too, yo. Paul lives here now.
Who?
Paul.
Oh, Paul is here. Where?
He lives at, what is it? Clover? Not Clover.
Yeah, Clover.
She knows.
Yeah, he's in Clover. He's in Clover. Yeah.
I've heard of Clover. I don't know where that's at, but
it's over. It's over towards
Is that Paul still here?
like
Yeah, I'm sorry. I came back on.
Okay.
Are you in Vegas?
No, I ain't in Vegas no more.
Okay. What's going on, man?
In the rear view.
Yeah, I told him that I talked to you about the beat folder today or yesterday.
Yeah.
So I told him I spent a lot of time writing and playing with his beats last week, yo. Yeah, y'all two. I'm glad you two met and glad that y'all in the same state.
Well, I'm going in on it. I'm gonna go in and really get on them this weekend. Okay.
Yeah,
well, yeah, we in the same state. We definitely gonna link up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But yo, Al, I want to make sure that we don't skip. Like, we got a chance to get into VEEP. But yo, Who Are You?
Yeah,
is out now. Another Bobby beat. So Bobby, you dropped 4 Grayskull songs. The last 4 Grayskull releases have all been over your beats. Man, that's an incredible run right there. I
Texted him the other day. It was like, you got hella drops out now. What?
Yep.
Now what?
Yeah.
Do something.
a couple months ago, he's like, I just want people to rap to my shit and drop it. And here we are.
Yeah.
Million of them out. And they all fire.
Yeah, the heat. They're all incredible joints, man. You laid a foundation for a whole new era of Grayskull with your beats, man. And I know Paul's got an era coming of his own. But Bobby, your era is not to be taken lightly, yo. This era right here is starting a whole new branch or something real special, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. I can't tell you how much it means what you've done with Serve 'em Up Saturdays and just allowing us to use your beats and giving us the freedom, giving Q the freedom to, arrange and mix them as he sees fit and trust in him. Like it's not lost on me how much of a shot in the arm you have been to Grayskull, man. And I appreciate the hell out of you, man. Same with you, Al. Both of y'all have been major additions to the crew, and Paul has already been in some ways that y'all haven't seen yet. But his day is coming musically. That's gonna fuck some heads up too. Some of the shit Sheed's already started and done to his beats are a good sign. But yeah, I'm really excited about what's to come with us. And Al, not to distract, but Who Are You dropped this week, yo.
Just me, baby. Dastardly dude, grasping at tools that I use to make moves through this universe without smacking a fool. When I'm lacking and cool, I react with a pull from the rooted earth. Yeah, that'll soothe the hurt. Now my gravity's smooth. Yeah, I'm packing a tool in. Got a gagging and drooling. My vernacular smoothing. I'm an actor with movement. Now who knew that I could do the voodoo like I actually do it? The cash hill got my stacks real. Now I'm active and looting. Never lacking a clueless. You've been asking for trueness. They can stand when I do this. I'm a mingle and bruise it. Got my hands on a glandular tissue. Miss you will never get misused by this dude. So what's the issue? Switch up the flow, they miss you. Rhyme like I'm bathing against you. I'm just trying to get through these blocks from the blocks I've been through. Stay cocked when I'm about to get into some hostile and cocky venues. You want the beef? Just check the menu. I'm just me, baby. Big wig, all about his business. Stacking up them riches. Yo, can I get a witness? Oh shit, now we think he a god. Bitch, it's the king of the slops. You can't believe it or not. On my way to a rock. That's a mill for you dumb fucks. Build a cash hill by the dump truck. And nah, I ain't with the faking. Been out of free time, I need to get this payment. Homies got too faded. Lost they motivation. Ever since I dropped the blotter, I've been getting paper. About to flip some acres. Bitch, I fit like tailors. I'm on a different wave. Bitch, you looking like a stranger. Let me illustrate. Used to drop it off the interstate, trying to fill the safe with the bank. That was a mistake. So on the path I had to pivot. Always been a mathematician. Check the bags I'm filling. Y'all be cap pilling. I've been caterpillaring, evolving out this prison. About to fly about this bitch. Fuck around, find out some shit about yourself. You ain't really about this wealth if you ain't about your health. Anyone can powder sell, homie, now you smell it. Heart pounding like you doing calisthenics. Never thought you'd turn into an addict, bro. Can lose your life in a cloud of smoke, now you ghost, gone. I'm just me, baby.
Yeah, it's inspired by the movie The Five Deadly Venoms. I think it dropped in 78. And I don't know if you've seen the movie, but
Hell yeah, I used to watch it. I own it on VHS still.
I got the VHS too.
I won't let that go.
it was about the Poison Clan. So to me, the Poison Clan, like the master in the beginning, he talks about how there's a few students that have given the Poison Clan a bad name. And in this, the Poison Clan is hip hop. So Who Are You is a representation of the Centipede, who is a bad guy. And there will be also the Snake, the Scorpion, the Toad, and the Lizard.
That was Lord's
Three.
alias, the Lizard.
3 of those guys are all bad dudes, so this was just, I just wanted to rap about being a bad guy, and just kind of the more harder side of hip hop, and how people, have given hip hop a bad name because of these bad students of the craft. And eventually, when it's all done, I started number 2, which is the Snake. He's also a bad guy, to one of Paul's beats. And then eventually I'll get through all 5 Venoms, and then we'll have, the Poison Clan EP. So this is just the start. And,
that's hard.
Okay, homeboy. The Toad is my dude.
I kind of hit it in like in kind of like a Alice in Wonderland kind of theme too, because they all wore masks. Nobody knew who everybody was until you started getting towards the end of the movie. Then you started identifying who was who. And that's another thing, like, who are you in the hook? It's supposed to throw people off, and you're trying to guess who I am. Eventually it'll all make sense in the end. I mean, it makes sense to me now, and I'm sure it makes sense to you too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what
dude.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
And you were a different MC on this animal too, yo. I mean, you already a dope ass MC through rhyme after rhyme, from Grade School Day to Changes and a shitload of other songs, man. But boy,
it was.
You made me realize I need to go back to the drawing board.
Well, I was just trying to tap into the younger me, who was not a good guy. Who was not a good guy, and I just wanted it to be, not necessarily too intricate, but just different from and outside of who I am now, and that's what came out.
Man, I just find your approach fascinating and interesting, especially ever since the Wakandan line. For me, it I don't know. I was in the delivery, your delivery on this. I just find it like, what made you like? I just like you just said, a student of the craft. I just find your perspective of the art interesting, and like I don't know how to describe it, but you see it differently. You and it's just different. It's dope for me because I'm you help me ease up on other people. You help me like lighten up a little bit, because it's like, okay, like, because I understand you. I understand what you just said. I get it, but it's like everybody doesn't approach it that way. So I just I think that's dope.
Yeah, I mean, like as a kid, seeing all sides of it, because I came up born in '81 and started really like my critical thinking started coming in around the '90s. But you had from Motown to hardcore rap was in my repertoire. So I just instead of like the West Coast kind of just took it, and instead of like saying things on the sly, they just said shit that was just outright, and seeing both sides of that just gave me an all-encompassing, I would say, view as to what hip-hop could be or hip-hop was. And I don't know, I just see it differently. I feel like I don't really know how to explain it.
Your experience is so fucking unique though, coming from Reno though. Like to the fact that you even get hip hop, the culture has amazed me, but it didn't, because I'm from Colorado, but still I know how limited of a feed you get when you're not near the east or near some of the major epicenters. But Reno has a music scene that I think is something special and unique. It cultivated, I mean, you, Bobby, Smoke, or Wig, I mean, it's cultivated some incredible artists. Meta, y'all some Richie. I mean, Y'all just have something really unique and different about y'all in Reno that I still can't put my finger on and explain. But hearing you, like even hearing you say that I've heard when you were talking about your Wakanda verse, you said something about because I want to be the king. Like I don't care about king aspirations, but hearing you say that shocked the shit out of me. I'm like, a dude from Reno wants the crown. That's interesting. That's interesting as shit to me. And hearing you on this song is like, oh shit, he really wants the fucking crown.
Yeah. Well, just for a little bit. I don't need it for long. I just wanna go fuck some shit up for a little while. Then you can have it back. Go ahead, kill me, bury me in the sea.
Exile me.
Well, my ancestors that knew better than to live in slavery.
It's definitely a step in the direction of that throne, bro. I tell you that. This song is incredible.
Appreciate it,
man. Yeah.
Big shout out to Bobby for hooking it up with the beat, yo. Like,
that energy.
I heard that motherfucker and I knew. I was like, oh yeah.
Me?
That's that asshole beat I need right there. Even though it's got, it could have been light. It could have been light, but it's hard and it's in your face and it's the whole damn time.
Yeah.
There's no letting up on that whole thing. Even when we let it breathe, we put a couple drops that weren't originally in there. Appreciate you for giving us the room to do that, Bobby. Even when you put it, like take in and count some of those drops, it just doesn't let up the whole time. And I love that. That was the whole Centipede style. He's just pop, 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 pop. Bust you in your torso and bust all your ribs out. That's how people knew the Centipede killed people, because their ribs was all busted.
Hey, damn.
And your visuals too, your visuals you've been doing with these in Reno, that samurai, the one from that samurai statue, the purple samurai statue was crazy.
I didn't see that. I hadn't seen that thing. It's been up for years, and I didn't see that thing until one day I was rolling by listening to that track.
Check it out. I never even seen that fucking thing until like 2 weeks ago. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah.
We get on Zoom recorded through the Zoom meetings.
And I feel like I drive by this mug all the time, yo, and I was listening to that track. And it was I looked over and there's this fucking samurai staring. I was like,
and the purple light, is it always that same color purple?
No, it changes. It changes. And I had done a take. I was by myself. I done a take during the day. And then I came back at night and did another take. I was by myself, and then dude that I just met right there, he just happened to be walking by and was like, yo, you shooting a video? I was like, yeah, I'm done, but fuck it, let me shoot another one. And it turned purple, and it stayed purple the whole time. The other times it was like changing colors and shit.
Wow.
Yeah. The eyes lit up all red and shit. I didn't see that shit until after. I went and looked at it afterward. I was like, damn. This is the one I need to use.
Man, if you shoot a video, yo, I hope to see some scenes in front of that. That joint is crazy.
Yeah, it's fire. It's a big old metal samurai. It's tight.
Yeah. Definitely one of the cooler pieces of artwork downtown. That's for damn sure.
I can't wait.
Wig was gonna be on it.
Wait.
Yeah, man, it's pretty cool out here. Be careful though. Don't accept no drinks from no ladies. They'll get you fucked up.
Wig, that's a wild motherfucker. Did you know he was gonna be on this?
Shout out to Big Wig.
Yeah, shout out Big Wig. Yeah, no, I didn't know. And matter of fact, because like he does a lot of work. He does a lot of work, and he's always putting out stuff. So I give him something, and if he don't get on it in a certain amount of time, fuck you in. I'm on to the next one. But that one, and he told me about it. Something had happened, and it was, he was just pissed off. And on the ride home, he wrote that shit, just the whole thing. And he's like, "Yep, this is it. This is it." I told him, I was like, "Yo, shorten that." I told him, "Make sure you only go this short." He was all, "Let me do me." And I'm like,
yeah. Hey, that like all that stuff. That's his shit, yo. That's his That's his lane. Like he's at his
He got a pocket.
When he does that to me, it's like, okay. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
I like that. that.
He got a couple little bag tricks like that in his bag. I'm like, okay. I know what he's doing. Go.
And then he even says it.
Yep, go.
Yeah, he says it in his rhymes. Like his style is like that's what made because at first I didn't if it wasn't for Al, I wouldn't even gave him a shot, honestly.
Yeah.
And then once I did, it's like, okay, he let you know, man, like I like the integrity of it. Like I'm doing my thing. I don't want to sound like y'all at all, How about that? And
I don't care how y'all feel about it.
That's the energy I like. I like that. So that's what made me, I fuck with Big Wig, yo.
Yeah, once like he heard the concept and he heard the verse, he fucks with my verse on that, like just tough. And he's told me that's one of his favorite, or is his favorite as of late. But after he heard that and heard the concept and heard everything, he was like, all right, I'm gonna write to it. But then some shit happened. I'll let him tell his own story. But something happened. Like I said, he was just mad, boy, and went off. It was one of those people were like, kind of trying to put him in a box. Like, oh, you can't say this, you can't do this, you can't. Why are you out here making these kind of songs? You need to make these kind of songs, this, that, and the other. Like Feeling Like a God, for example, is something that dropped recently, and he says it in his bars. He's like, now he think he's a god. You can believe it or not. And just was going off on everybody that had anything negative to say about him. And that's where that came from. And he even went off on me when I tried to shorten him down. He's like, let me do me, all in caps and shit. So I'm like, I went to sleep. I was like, went back to bed.
Go have me some warm milk and go to bed.
Never mind. Better be done in the morning when I wake up, though.
Yeah, I woke up and he showed me that shit in the studio. I was like, yeah, you right. That's it.
Yeah, man.
Carry on.
He gotta come tell us this story, man. Give us his rundown on it, man. I fuck with Wig. Shout out to Wig, man.
Yeah, shout out to Big Wig.
That's an incredible story, though, yo. Congratulations, man. That's all I can say. Well, you got any other? You got the shirt. First the artwork for the joint. Where'd that come from? Is that your new logo now? That shit is incredible. That's dope.
That's the Centipede's mask.
Yeah. Oh, how'd you come across that?
I searched it. They got masks and shit. I mean, I altered it through.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
AI, but they got. It was a thing. It was a big thing. They even had the masks you could buy. And in the movie, they was wearing those masks so that their identities weren't known to each other, and nobody even knew their names, each other's names. Eventually, they met up with each other afterwards, and some of them formed alliances and such. But to protect their identities, they wore masks while they were training, and that's the Centipede's mask.
Have you ordered the mask yet?
No,
because you can't do a video without the mask, right? Well,
I got my sweater coming. And that's that. But I don't have that mask because, I didn't put that artwork on. I altered it so that I,
Yeah.
For the sake of the cover. But yeah, you right as fuck. You right as fuck. And honestly, like with the EP, when it's all said and done, I want to have something for everything. I even talked to Erin, shout out Eche. She's over at AWR, Every West Recording. She wants to do a fight scene, or she's willing to do a fight scene for the next one. So she's willing to let me act like I beat her up. The Snake is also a villain, so I'm like, look, I gotta win. And she's willing to do that. So when we really get down to it and it's all said and done, because it's gonna take some time. This concept started like a year ago, but when it's all said and done, I want to keep in mind that we should have the 5 deadly venoms there, you know. And I'm hoping that, you know, we can find somebody that's willing to be the sensei.
What they call hip hop ain't the truth. That can go off the side of the